Hi everyone, it's Hunter from Pitchfork Fiber here. Have you ever wanted to take a hand-knit object and overdye it? Well, stick around and you'll see how I took this gorgeous shawl from this to this. Today, I'm going to be taking this stunning hand-knit shawl, which is the Beeswax shawl by Baroque Purls, and I'm going to be overdyeing it. This is a 100% alpaca yarn, and I'm going to be dyeing it from this natural, beautiful, pale off-white to a lilac, dusty purple. So first I'm going to take my shawl and I'm going to put it in just some lukewarm water. I have this lukewarm water. I'm just going to lightly submerge it in the water to get it nice and saturated. I'm gonna let this sit for a minimum of 15 minutes, but I'll probably let it go about 30 minutes to an hour, and we'll be back. Here we have the shawl that has been removed from the water it was soaking in, and I've squeezed out all the remaining water lightly, so it's still damp and it's just chilling. On the left we have the dye bath, which is about a third of the way full of water. It has the acid dye and the vinegar, which will help set, and we're going to now just transfer over that shawl to the dye bath, and then we'll bring it up to the stove. Carefully, I am lifting up the shawl and transferring it to the dye bath. And here I will just let it lightly spread out so we can get all of the color distributed. The shawl is in the dye bath now, and I've just added a little bit more color. You can already see that it's starting to take, even with no heat. So I will turn on the stove and rise the temperature very slowly. And we'll be back once it is at a steam. We're at a light steam now, but I'm going to let it keep going for a bit longer. Here you can see it's super steamy. I've let it sit here at this amount of steam for about 30 minutes, and the water is quite clear. Most of the dye has been absorbed into the shawl. And so I'm going to just turn off the heat at this point, let it chill out until it is completely cool enough to touch, which will be in about 24 hours or so. I've removed the shawl from the dye bath after about 24 hours, and I've added it to some lukewarm water, nothing too hot or cold to shock it. And it has some synthropol in this water, which will help bond the remaining dye to the shawl, and it also will remove any excess. So I'll get this completely rinsed out, and then it'll be time for blocking. And here is what we started with, the shawl completely undyed, and here is the final result. This was a super easy process. I want you all to try this and let me know how it works out. It's dyed really even, and I think it can totally elevate your projects in the future. Thanks for watching.